Hello everyone, this is the second part of Standard 4 Science, chapter number 12, Air, Water and Weather. Now there is an activity, take two bowls, fill one with water and other fill with sand. Put a thermometer in the bowls to measure the temperature. So here we have taken two bowls, okay. In one bowl we have filled water and in the second bowl we have filled with sand, okay. And then we have to put the thermometer in it and then we have to measure the temperature of it. After measuring the temperature, place both the bowl in an open space where they get equal sunlight. Then after measuring the temperature of both the bowls, sand and water, we have to put it in open place so that they will get the equal sunlight, okay. Then after 2 hours note the temperature again, and then after 2 hours we have to measure the temperature once again of the two bowls, sand and water, calculate the difference in the temperature, and then we have to calculate the difference in the temperature. So let's try to understand by the picture. Sand and water absorb different amount of heat, okay. So by doing this we can understand that sand and water absorb different amount of heat. Again we have taken two bowls and in one bowl we have put sand in it and in the second bowl we have put water in it, and then we have measured the temperature by the thermometer. After measuring the temperature of it, we have put these two bowls in an open place whereas the sunlight can give equal temperature both of them, or the sun rays can fall equally both of them, and then afterwards after 2 hours if we will measure the temperature of both the bowls, it will be different, okay. Now place both the bowls inside the room. After 2 hours note down the temperatures again. Now calculate the difference in temperature. So sunlight, here place sunlight. In the sunlight, what is the temperature of water and what is the temperature of sand, and inside the room what is the temperature of water and what is the temperature of sand, we have to write down over here, okay. Then we observe from the table that sand absorbs or loses heat faster than water. Thus land and water do not absorb or lose same amount of heat in the same time. The difference causes sea breeze and land breeze in coastal areas. Now let's check out the sea breeze, okay. The coastal breeze blowing from the sea towards the land is called sea breeze, okay. Again, what do you mean by sea breeze? A coastal breeze blowing from the sea towards the land, that is called sea breeze. It occurs during the daytime, okay. Then how sea breeze occurs? During the daytime, land gets heated quickly than the sea. Air above the land becomes warm and lighter. It rises up and cool air from the sea rushes in to take its place. Let's try to understand by the sea breeze, by the picture. As you can see, here it is a sea and here there is a land, okay. Seesaw, it's a land and it's a sea, okay. Then what will happen? During the daytime, sun will give the heat of the sun will give heat, and then what will happen? During the day, land gets heated quickly than the sea. Okay, so during the daytime, this land will get heated very quickly in the comparison of sea. Then air above the land becomes warm and lighter. Okay, so whichever air is present over the land, it will become lighter and it will warm, and then it rises up. Okay, it will rises up, and cool air from the sea rushes into the to take its place. Then it will went to the sea air. Okay, to the sea air. Warm air over land rises up, and then what will happen? This cooler air will come over here. Cooler air over sea moves towards the land. Okay, so whichever air has been heated, that will move to the seaside, and that seaside cooler air will come over the land side. Okay, so this is called breeze, sea breeze. Okay, now land breeze, a coastal breeze blowing from land towards the sea, is called the land breeze. It occurs at night. How land breeze occurs? At night, land cools down faster than the sea. The warm air above the sea rises up, and cool air from the land blows towards the sea to take its place. Now in the night or at night, the scenario has totally changed. Okay, it is happening totally different. Which kind of difference we can see? Okay, during daytime here, during in the sea breeze, during the daytime, the land breeze or land air was becoming hotter, and then it was going to the seaside, and that seaside cooler air is moving towards the land. Now at night, the scenario has totally changed. Okay, what has been changed? Let's see. So at night, what is happening? At night, land cools down faster. So here, as the sun cannot gives heat at night, the land is becoming very faster, very cool. Okay, than the sea. Then the warm air above the sea rises up. Then whichever warm air has been there in the sea, that will rises up, and then it will move to the cooler place, or cool air from the land blows towards the sea, take its place. So whichever hot air is there, that will move to the land side. Okay, and that cooler air will move to the hotter side. So the cycle has been opposite side. Okay, here we can see the land, whichever land side air there is, land side air that will move to the cooler place, and here at seaside and at night it is happening totally different. From the seaside, whichever hot air is there, that will move to the land side. Why? Because land side there is cool place, right? So that is why it moves to the land side, and that cooler air will move to the hotter side, and that cooler air will move to the hotter side, and hotter side will move at the cooler side. Now, so we can understand that at night land cools down faster than the sea. The warm air above the sea rises up, and cooler air from the land blows towards the sea and take its place. Now, water, most of our earth's surface, more than 70% is covered with water. Okay, then it is found in lake, rivers, seas and oceans. It is also found underground and even in air. Water changes its state on cooling and heating. Now, evaporation, the water on the surface of the earth changes into water vapor by the heat of the sun. This result in the increases this result in an increase the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, necessitates increase in humidity. Okay, then the process of change of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. Again, let's try to understand the process of change of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. Okay, so evaporation of water takes place at a faster rate when the weather is windy. When the weather is windy, then the air is dry. Okay, when the air is dry, the temperature is high, the exposed surface of water is large. Now again there is an activity. Take two bowls with same quantity of water in them. Keep one under the fan and other away from it. After 2 hours, the water level of the bowl under the fan is lower than the water level in the other bowl. Okay, and there is a second activity. There is a second part of this activity, that take two dishes with the same quantity of water in them. Keep one in direct sunlight and other in shade. After 2 hours, the water level of dish kept in the sun is lower than the water level in other dish. So here we can understand that bowl under the fan and this second bowl is away from the fan. Okay, then here we can understand that there is a bowl which we have kept under the sunlight. There is a dish, we have kept water in it, and this dish of water we have kept in the sunlight and other dish we have kept in the shade. Okay, so conclusion, what is the conclusion of it? Water evaporates faster in windy condition. Okay, again, what is the conclusion of this activity? Water evaporates faster in the windy conditions, and then second conclusion of the activity, water evaporates faster when temperature is high. Water evaporates faster when temperature is high. Now MCQs. When the air becomes hot, it becomes a number lighter. Answer is a number lighter. Second number, which of the following does not affect weather? Answer is C, moon. Third number, sea breeze blows towards, answer is A, land. Okay, so here we have completed the second part of this chapter. In the next video we are going to check out third part of this chapter. Thank you.